Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another 20 minutes till dawn run. And today we got a new patch, a new character, Yuki. On every 6th shot, sends out a frost butterfly that periodically freezes nearby enemies. If affected enemies are already frozen, they instead take damage equal to your bullet damage. I mean, yeah, let's take her. And we're gonna use the dual SMGs because triggers on shoot effects twice is what this says. So that means every 3rd shot we should get the frost butterfly. At least that's my idea here. For runes, we're gonna go with what we have most of the time, you know, attack speed related stuff and freezing and burning related stuff, as she will be freezing and burning people. And yeah, let's just go with it. I want to play one standard mode at least once so that I get the darkness 15 achievement on her, and then we're gonna be playing endless mode now that they changed it. And also there is high score and runes are disabled, etc, etc. I mean, runes were disabled anyway, but there is high score now in endless mode. But for now we're gonna go with the normal one. And these are my little butterflies. Now obviously the good thing in going into an infinite run would have been the fact that I could have gotten the frost related upgrades 5 times. So whatever freezes would take like 75% of total life and damage or something like that. But for now, let's go the balanced mode. And here we got the frost mage. I'm gonna go with frost related stuff because I want this and this, obviously. I want when they die they explode, and also I want them to lose percentage based life based on, you know, getting frozen. Although obviously the level 1 upgrade of that tree is completely useless to us. But everything else is not. Let's go on. Come on, give me the infinite bullets for a moment. Didn't get it yet once. Anyway, no ice related stuff yet. I would say we go also fire. Reload though is a bit better. I think reload is just a smidge better. Lightning is also really good with this. But, oh, this isn't lightning, this is, yeah, this is shield related. No, let's go with quick hands, let's go reload. As one of the downsides of the SMGs is the fact that reload takes 5 years to be done. Pretty much, and we got the infinite bullet passive activated. I obviously want also to get movement speed. There are so many things you want to get in this game all the time, every time. They still did not make it so that the first elite appears earlier. A bit sad, a bit sad. I'm not sure if they're even listening to me. I mean, I'm just expressing myself through you know, my videos, as I don't have any Discord. It seems like they don't have an official Discord or anything. Anyway, let's go with armed and ready for even more cooldown. In general, the only thing I want is reloading and attack speed. Like, I want to shoot out as many butterflies as possible. There isn't really anything else that really matters to me. Obviously, I would enjoy having damage on the butterflies, as right now they don't actually do any, you know, insane damage on top of what they already are doing. So that's pretty bad. Come on. Okay, found it. Now they do 15% of enemies like max life and damage. So now the butterflies actually do damage. Imagine having this passive 5 times, by the way. 75% more damage per frost. Although that wouldn't help us with elites, as not all of them are freezable. But it does help me with these opponents. And the butterfly is going close to them, freezing them, and also pretty much assassinating them next turn. Glare, not really. Double shot, not really either. Magnetism, I would say. Yeah, let's go magnetism. There is also a bit of attack speed in magnetism. I really enjoy the butterflies flying off the sunset. I don't know what her elite passives are, by the way. That's something I would enjoy knowing. And we're about to get to the elite. About, not yet, but in a moment. I would say attack speed, as it is literally what I asked for. So let's go with attack speed. I still believe they need to make magnetism a lot stronger in this game. Like a lot stronger. If you have every single upgrade of magnetism, like if you have every single magnetism related passive, you should at least be able to see, at least to gather whatever vision I have right now. Minimum. Everybody's freezing. Let's go movement speed. I want this, and I definitely want walking speed. I don't want this, I want this. I want walking speed. Let's take that. In general, I want to go the elemental tree, because this whole idea of attack speed and whenever I attack something, something happens. Yeah, that's all in the elemental tree. The lightning tree, the fire tree, all of these. Where's the first elite, though? Where's my... Here we got Scatter. Shatter, actually, not Scatter. So now, if opponents amass, they will destroy each other. Just from the sheer virtue of being next to each other. Look at this, everything explodes. Everything shatters. Nothing survives. Go, my butterflies. Look at this. Whatever goes close to the butterflies instantly freezes. Oh, the elite is here. Let's go for the elite. Pushing it back with my butterflies. It freezes like every half a second, which is really good, obviously, as it takes 1% damage every time it freezes. Let's go with lightning. I do enjoy the flames, but let's go with lightning, I would say. As lightning should work better with the weapon I have. That's literally my only reasoning behind it. Nice. Nice, and I'm right about it. Let's see what we get. Frozen enemies take 30% extra damage. Perfect. That is, I straight up do 30% more damage. It's as simple as that, what it does. Now, if that means they also take more damage from the frozen debuff itself, then that would mean it's an insta-kill. Let's go here with fire rate and bullet speed. Actually, let's go also into the fire mage tree. Also go into the fire mage tree, so I'm fire, lightning, and ice, as always, although I'm a bit more ice. But still, all of the stats elements are better with you attacking as often as possible. Because we know for a fact that flame stacks, so that means attack speed is relevant. And we also know that lightning takes... I mean, lightning is obviously taken from attack speed, as it's every second shot, which, by the way, with a machine gun means every... with SMG is every first shot. Like, literally every shot of mine shoots an electricity orb. I mean, look at this. Lightning. Let me shoot one at a time so I showcase it. Let's go here. Actually, no, let's go here. Reload rate and movement speed. Lightning, 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 you see? 1, 2, 3. You see? All of them, every single shot of mine is lightning. And we got the infinite bullets. Very nice. So I've been told that the elite has... Not the elite, the final boss, the laser boss, has something like more than 100k life. I might be wrong about this, because I'm bad at remembering stuff. But as far as I remember, I think it's more than 100k. Once again, might be wrong. I know it's visible. I can find the info somewhere, but I don't think it's that important. If anything, it's more fun being like, how much life does this thing have? Let's go with 35% more fire damage. I want to go for this. Although all of these are good, man. Let's get this, maybe. No, let's get damage. Thinking about getting the boots maybe opens up a higher chance for us to get the walking speed thing. Because, man, without that walking speed, look how slowly we move. Oh, by the way, the last time I mentioned about the walking speed being bad and, you know, the whole idea of when you shoot, you don't really move. And a bunch of people were like, no, we enjoy it better this way because it adds another choice that you have to take. Like when you attack, you have to think about where you wanna, if you wanna attack or if you wanna actually avoid, you know, something like that. I disagree. I completely disagree. Like why? So let's say we agree on the fact that not being able to move and shoot is better because you have to stop shooting so that you can start moving. Let's go with you get bullets back. Why does that add anything? Like, yeah, yes, you do have to choose between shooting and moving if you cannot move while you're shooting. But why is that a good thing? Like, just having a difficulty thing for the sake of it, just having the choice of you either will move fast or you will shoot and move slowly. Just having that does not make it good, you know? Just the fact that something is true does not make it a good thing. Like, my whole thing was that I'm playing a game and I want to be free to attack and move at the same time. While, you know, attacking and moving and not being able to happen at the same time is literally... It just makes the game harder, just artificially. There isn't any... you have to choose if you want to shoot or if you want to move. No, man, let's be serious. Who is not shooting all the time in these type of games? Like, who is... It's... I would say it's 90% of the time you're shooting and you take it slow, and it's only 10% of the time where you're like, okay, I need to avoid right now, so I'm gonna just stop shooting. Like, most of the time, it's just a downside. Bullet damage, summon damage, bounces, bullet damage. Okay, all of these are useless. We're gonna go with a good old leave. No, I don't want less fire rate, I don't want less reload rate, and I also don't want less bullet damage or bounces. And mostly I don't want the -1 max HP. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Okay, we got the 1 minute cooldown. Holy shield now regenerates in 1 minute. Okay, they changed how that works, by the way. I didn't actually I don't actually remember right now what they made it, but I think they made it so that it actually cuts the cooldown in half or something. I don't know why they wouldn't include the new description in the description. I don't know why they just didn't write it over there. But I know that if you get it more than one time now, it will not make it so that you have infinite cooldown on the shield. So that's what they actually changed. I don't enjoy any of these. Yes, very sad time. I guess we're gonna go with... Yeah, we're gonna go with this path. I'm not gonna take the big shot, but I am gonna take these three. Let's go. Let's continue attacking everybody. Maybe I should have gone with more projectiles. Nah, I don't think so. Let's just go with whatever we went. Could I get the movement speed, please? I really enjoy the fact that these butterflies just fly off the sunset. Whatever is in their path gets frozen or damaged. Or both. Or both. Frozen and damaged. Man, I want to see this character in endless mode. Let's go with Firestarter. Yeah, that's gonna add a bunch of damage to us. Here we go. Now we got those 40 damage explosion shots, which is obviously pretty useful. And also obviously adds a bunch of damage. We're at the 12-minute mark. That means we're pretty close to... Yeah, we're pretty close to the perfect XP area. XP time, area, zone, whatever. The best time to pick up XP is about to happen. At the 12-minute mark is when the big XP happens, when a bunch of opponents appear. Okay, not that. I guess we go with Eye Shards. No, let's go with this. Let's go with Magnetism and Vision. Magnetism and Vision. Would have enjoyed some movement speed now, wouldn't I? Yes, I did. I would. And here you can already see how many opponents are trying to surround us. Maybe I should go down the path of Shatter. Maybe I should try to freeze masses of opponents at the same time. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Okay, what is this? When you inflict freeze, you also burn them. Yeah, might as well. When I freeze them, I burn them. I mean, that's actually good. And it's even burned for 6 seconds, not even only 3 seconds that normally the burn lasts. It burns normally last. Okay, so there is supposed to be a cutoff point here. If I get to level 25 and up, we're decent. Let's go with bullets spread when something dies. That could help us out. With even more fast chain reactions. Even faster chain reactions. You know, the worst part is the 100% movement speed that I'm lacking right now. The when I shoot, I move slowly part. That is the worst part right now. Okay, we found a buff everything. I'm gonna go with the buff everything instead of going with pretty much everything. That's a good choice here. But I think the buff everything is the way to go. Once again, a bit sad to not have the when you move, you can move and shoot at the same time buff. It's not like it ever appeared to me. I really hope they made the spawns better, because they definitely need to fix the spawns. Fire rate, I would say, no, let's go with lightning is better. Go with lightning is better, especially now that I'm fighting, you know, so many opponents. Man, you know what? I'm gonna be playing this a bit of endless mode. Yeah, I'm gonna start playing endless mode in this game. Let's come back to this game in only endless modes. It's gonna happen. Prepare for it. After today, I'm gonna start playing 20 minutes again. I mean, I wanna start playing new games though. Start playing new games in general. Only the same and the same. Let's go movement speed. Maybe that's gonna increase the chance I'm gonna get what I actually want. The walking speed. Okay, most of these are toast. We are still within the 10-minute mark. I mean, the main cutoff point is level 27. We did get to 25, which I said that is supposed to be the cutoff point, but it's not in reality. When lightning... Oh, we found the walking speed though. When lightning strikes, a burning opponent explodes. No, I'm gonna get the walking speed, man. Yeah, okay, that's crazy good, don't get me wrong. But I can find similar things. And right now, I want to be able to move around while also shooting. Like right now, it's literally what I want. Look how more clean it is. You can't tell me that this is not simpler. Like, you cannot tell me that this removes from the game. Because I believe not being able to move while you shoot removes from the game. I mean, people are always saying choices. You get choices. You get to decide if you want to move or avoid or want to shoot and just stay there. You have a choice. You know, when things get nerfed, you have more choices to change something different. But no, that's all a lie, man. It's not choices. Not being able to do what you want is not choices. Restricting the player is not giving them choices, it's giving them less choices. Making things work worse does not add choices to the player, it removes choices. Like, even if you try to convince me, let's go with this pickup range. Even if you try to convince me, oh Sifd, if something gets nerfed, then people will stop picking up, therefore they will start picking other things up. Yeah, but that doesn't add a choice. The other thing, if the other thing that people start picking did not get buffed, they do not get the choice to pick it. They just are forced to pick it because they lose something they had. Same goes with this. Like, it's not a choice to stop shooting, to move faster and avoid a hit. It's forced. Like, if I cannot move while I'm shooting, it isn't a choice to let the trigger and start avoiding. It is a forced thing that games forces you to do. So, opinions of that kind, saying that something negative is actually something that has a hidden value behind it, is just lying to yourself. Like, you just convince yourself that you are used to being able to move and shoot. And at the end of the day, it doesn't actually add anything to the game itself other than challenge. Like, just challenge for the sake of challenge. Anyway, that's my opinions. So, well, let's continue shooting. I mean, but Sifd, you told us to tell us you told us to tell you our opinion, and now you disagree with it. I mean, yeah, that was the point. I want to see up. Yeah, we lost the shield. It is what it is. At least we got the elite. Let's see what we find. So right now we have 3% freeze. Okay, so send out an additional frost butterfly. So that's, I shoot out 2 butterflies every time I shoot out a butterfly. I have to say, pretty boring. Should have been at least 3 or tracking. Butterflies now go in circles. Let's go with this. 4% movement speed and damage as long as I don't get hit for the next 40 seconds. See my little butterflies fly around. Right? Like, that's the thing. People are saying if something is broken, you're pretty much forced to pick it up, and therefore the game becomes boring. So let's nerf it. And then they're like, if we nerf something that is busted and everybody is using, and then people will stop using it, therefore they will start picking other things and they will have more choices. But if those other things did not get buffed, they were there from the get-go. Why did people not pick them up? You think people are not choosing things based on what is the better choice? I mean, yeah, that is obvious, but by nerfing the better choice and not actually buffing the worst choice, you're just making the game worse in general. Like, there is no balance in just enforcing people to do what you want. Anyway, let's go on. I mean, balance has nothing to do with this. Once again, my opinion, there is no balance in single-player games. It's all about the difficulty. I'm not saying that the game is not easier or harder. Let's go with this. I'm not saying difficulty does not exist. I'm saying balance does not exist in a single player game. The game is either gonna be easy or it's gonna be hard to play, or it's gonna be easier than what it was, or it's gonna be harder than what it was when they patch it. Balance does not exist in a game where the player is supposed to win. You know, like the main idea is that the game is beatable. By definition, that is not balanced, as the game is supposed to make you lose, while the game also tries to be beatable itself. So, where's the balance in that? And also, do you really want to have a 50... Like, the word balance in everybody's mind should be 50-50, but do you think that all these games try to make it a 50% win chance? Like, do you think that this game has a 50% win rate? Well, we're forced here to pick something. I guess we're gonna go take aim and try to go for the assassin. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, right? I hope you guys do get it. Although I've been saying these things like... I'm saying the same thing so often lately. I don't know, I have lost track of how many times I was mentioning things that I already mentioned. Anyway, let's continue microning everybody here. Look at this. Look at this. We're destroying these guys. Not that we were extremely busted or anything, but the butterflies definitely help out. Just moving around, freezing whatever in the path, doing damage, poisoning them. Man, I want to do another one with this, definitely. With the butterflies doing 75% damage, because I can... You can pick every... By the way, you can pick every passive up to 5 times in the new endless mode. Not like the old Endless mode that we completely destroyed. Let's go with lightning explodes if the opponent is already burning. Nice, now we got millions of explosions. As pretty much everybody is frozen, and if somebody is frozen, they burn, and if they burn, they explode. And we got to the elite, which is gonna attack like every half of a millisecond, unless I'm light years away from it. Like if you're away from the elites, they don't attack you at all, but if you're close to them, they're like laser, laser. Look at this, laser again. It's gonna happen right now. Boom, go, go. Okay, I guess not. Did they change this? Wait, does this guy only shoot? Okay. I was thinking maybe he only shoots when he has visual on you. I mean, when he can actually hit you. But that does not seem to be the case. Trying to shoot out butterflies everywhere. So they don't have to deal with all these opponents. So this elite is supposed to have like millions upon millions of life. And I definitely don't do well. That was that. Let's go with summon damage again. Although I bounce again. And movement speed. Well, I don't care about any of these. I do care about movement speed, to be completely honest, but the thing is, I don't want to lose my life, as opponents do double damage right now, as this is Darkness 15. So the moment I lose the shield and get hit once, I will instantly die if I only have 2 max life. So having 3 max life adds like a little buffer effect on top of whatever I already have. Okay, we definitely need to get rid of that guy to pick up the last passive, so we have a feeling of what is powerful and what not. What is this character good or not? Like, is this one of those characters? Right now, I haven't seen anything crazy. Like, the 30% more damage with ice, To a frozen opponent, it's like, who cares? Let's go Electro Bug, I guess. We're pretty much forced on this. Let's continue going around. You know what? Let's start picking up XP, man. Let's just go for the XP. Let's go for the XP. I'm gonna pick up even more damage. And this elite's gonna fall. I'm shooting ice at it. Let's not forget that elites take 1% damage. Perfect. Let's see what we find. Come on. Double how often frost butterflies freeze or damage nearby enemies. Okay. So that means they just freeze more often. Therefore, they do more DPS. Okay, let's go with this. More damage and piercing, and if we piercing on kill. Doing 28 damage, by the way. Okay, so this means that my frost butterflies do double damage, literally. Either my damage, because in case you didn't read it, whenever an opponent is frozen and a butterfly flaps its wings above it, it does 50% of my damage to the opponent. Let's go with bullets bounce, but more fire rate. I mean, we lose a bit of damage, but let's go freeze. There is no but. I don't want to lose damage for no reason. Continue smacking everything. What was that? Did you see that guy slide? Go back in the video for 10 seconds and see. There was like a random opponent sliding for no reason. He just slid. Or you can be like, yo, Sifd, I went down to that moment, the timestamp. I went down to the 22 and 40 seconds mark or something like that. And yeah, it was actually right. What you said is what happened. Let's go with extremely quick reload on kill. Which is obviously something important to me, as I am getting infinite kills, so having my reload be half a millisecond is a good choice. Especially when I have the infinite bullets buff all the time. Can I get my shield back? Because I'm a bit afraid to get hit here. I also lost 25% movement speed, just because I don't have the shield anymore. Look how much XP we gain. By the way, level 45 is around what level I want to get to. Let's go here. Whenever I reload, I gain damage. Yep, level 25 is what I would like to get to. Not 25, 45. If I get to 45, it means that it's a borderline godlike run. Because that's about how many levels I gain most of the time. About 45, 47, 48, somewhere around there. Also, we're gonna look at the kills. If I get 10k kills, it's good. If I get less than 10k, it's mediocre. And I mean, if it's 8k or something, maybe it's good, but still, like 10k is the big number that, you know, if you achieve it, then the run was decent. At least that's my opinion. Also, this is Darkness 15, so opponents have a lot more life, etc. So, potato, potato. Let's go bullet speed and damage. Not that it matters. What does matter is assassination, if I get it in time. You know, the fact that opponents will die at 20% life. Although I don't see us getting it in time. If anything, I should already have it at this point. Like, it's too late for it to be useful. Although, look at this, man. We're destroying opponents in front of us. Whatever appears dies. The butterflies! The butterflies! Go, my butterflies! Destroy them! Destroy everybody! Where's my XP, man? Look how little XP I'm gathering. Come on, assassination. No! I'll go with this. I'm gonna go with lightning whenever I exist, as long as I have the shield. And by the way, completely useless upgrade, should not have gotten it, but it doesn't matter. The thing is that bouncing would have made us do less damage, so I decided to go with it. Whatever. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. We have won. Man, this game is a joke. Like, this game is extremely easy. Famous last words, man. That's the things I say, and then we get nerfs, and then I'm like, oh, they nerfed the game, it was fun. I mean, maybe the game is not a joke, maybe this character is insanely busted, and this build is very strong or something. I mean, let's be honest, like, no matter what happens, by the way, I got a yokai achievement and an SMG mastery achievement. Most likely both, because of the win. So I got 8.8k. It's decent, it's decent. I said 10k is the god one, so 8k, yeah, 8.8k is decent too. 1000, by the way, is what I mean with k. So yeah, I think that's going to be it, once again. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a Yuki SMG run again, but this time on Endless. Maybe should have gone Endless right away. But yeah, I'm thinking about the Yuki SMG run on Endless to see what it looks like to freeze all opponents all the time. They buffed the Endless mode and made it so that more opponents spawn. By the way, isn't she like huge? I mean, look at this. She doesn't really fit in the frame. And also everybody's looking mostly to the left, semi-left, left. I mean, he looks at the right, but is looking towards the left, and then also left, and then here we got right. Like, she doesn't fit. I mean, yeah, she doesn't fit, really. I'm sorry. I can't tell you anything. The art style, not that it's ugly or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, they added a new character and they forgot to keep the style similar. Anyway, that's like my 2 cents. And they said they're gonna add like 2 new weapons and a couple other things. So theoretically, this game has a bright future in front of it. Practically, I don't know, man. They need to get a bunch of things going, man. We need new passives. We need new unique stuff. We need a bit more quality of life. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like. Helps out the channel. And if you want to see more, maybe subscribe too. And yeah, that's it pretty much. As always, thanks to our Patreon and membership supporters. And yeah, that's it. Once again, thanks for watching. And see you guys around.